Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to our Wednesday night VIP Global training webinar. My name is Shane Hyman. I am one of the founding members of VIP Global, and I'm extremely pleased to be here with you tonight for this explosive training that we have lined up. Today is a fantastic day, and we actually have some very powerful trainers who are joining me tonight on this training webinar. And one is, well, both of them are very near and dear to me, but the first one that I want to pass it to is a dynamic leader, you know, and he's from overseas. He's there in the UK, and he's just a tremendous leader who have really stepped up to start opening up that new market there in the UK. And he has an explosive team. He has a tremendous amount of experience with both network marketing and traditional business, as well as just marketing in general. I mean, I've learned so much, you know, having the opportunity to work directly with this individual. And, you know, I'm just so honored and so thankful of his diligence and his participation with us here at VIP Global. I mean, he's waking up early in the morning, going to sleep late at night. I mean, right now, for him to participate with us live is just a true show and testament of his character, his faith, his belief, and what we have here with TPS and VIP Global. And you know, we really enjoyed him. He came out here and spent some time with us, and we miss him dearly. I mean, even my son, baby Shane, he misses him every time he hears that beautiful accent, you know, over a Skype call or a chat or anything. He just lights up. So he's missing him. But you know, I'm just having a great time, you know, because it's fun when you're creating, right? You know, it's a special thing to do when you're creating relationships, you're building a business, you're creating systems, you're doing all these different things. And I just have to say, it's just been an honor and pleasure to work with Mr. Philip Llewellyn, who is also a founding member of VIP Global. And he and Kyle go way back, you know. So I was very fortunate that Kyle kept staying on top of things, kept following up, kept dripping on him about this TPS opportunity. And before you know it, you know, he was right there, and he's been here ever since. So without any further ado, I'd like to welcome up Mr. Philip Llewellyn to the first part of this training webinar.
Shane, thank you very much for that wonderful introduction, sir. Absolute pleasure to be on here with this evening, and to look at you now and see you're starting to get Christmas festive up there. You got the Christmas tree behind you, so you know, I can see little Shane running around there getting all excited about Santa coming, and of course you've got a new baby on the way, you know, a new arrival due anytime soon. You've got quite a fractious little female there as well, wanting to you know, give you an early Christmas delivery. So
yeah, it's coming quick. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. But isn't it great? It's sort of like what you said, you know, when you're creating something and you get your juices flowing, and you get passionate for something. And that's what I love about you, Shane. I just want to, you know, thank you for just doing what you're doing behind the scenes all the time. You're always there, what you've put together with the VIP University platform, all the stuff that no one will ever know that you've done until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to get things right, and, you know, training videos, and just, you are the consummate professional. It's an absolute pleasure for me to be working with you. And I'm really looking forward to us doing fantastic things together. And I can see it already. And hopefully this evening, everyone will share some of the systems that we're bringing together. And that is a fine time for me to maybe go and share my PowerPoint presentation. So let me just, you can see me okay, Shane? Let me just go share my screen here. Make sure that you're sharing and you can see me okay.
Perfect. Looking good.
You've got my PowerPoint, okay, yeah?
Yes, indeed. Okay.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's an absolute pleasure to officially welcome you to this evening's Wednesday night training call with VIP Global. Anytime, please share VIPGlobalTraining.com. We do these every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, PST, over there in sunny Southern California, which I'm missing badly in the last 2.5 weeks since I left to come back to the freezing cold UK. But here we are, we're live from California and the UK. Just want to catch up with just a little bit of housekeeping here. Last week's ranking advancement, catching up with Mr. Daniel Swords, a wonderful Kiwi from New Zealand, over there living the American dream, attaining the rank of MSO. Lovely guy, absolutely loving the bits, and is so thankful that I just got the pleasure of reminding us that he hit the rank advancement last week. Congratulations, Daniel, sir. Well done on you. Folks, quickly with TPS, what do we have here? What do we want to train people on? What opportunity do we have when we get people together? The information we want to give them. Well, it's quite simply, we shop, we save, and we get paid. That's the simple message. But we are really a game changer, and we are an industry creator here. So there is some training to be done, and there's also some new technology to get hold of. And also, for some, a lot of network marketers, a lot of unlearning of things as well. So there's a lot here for people to take on to. And actually, with TPS, although we've got a free to start business opportunity where everyone starts for free, the information, the platform, the tools, the things that you would get alongside this from VIP Global and from TPS Corporate is I've never come across something that gives so willingly and so freely of stuff as this company. I really haven't, and I love this team together. So you've got your back office, and then you've got, obviously, you've got your 3 e-commerce websites that you actually start with. This is your front end of your business, tps138.com, wog.com, OneDirect.us. You know about all these. Then you've got your OneDirect 138 members only site, which leads on to all your lead capture pages and your sales web and your sales funnel automation system that's backed up with autoresponders there. You've got your TPS app that you've got, a lot of people use it on their mobile phone. So instead of having a business card, you hand your phone, and it has this app there, and you just ask people to put in their first name, their phone number, their email, and then you can subscribe them to, a full webinar, a short little teaser video, a fuller video, and you can decide what you want to send them to follow them up on based on the conversation you've had. And then they're in your system. Then the system is going to follow up on a duplicatable basis. And when you train your team to do that as well, then you've got all these apps working in your business. That's where you see the power of a system that comes to place. Then you've got Dream Builders University, which is from the TPS Corporate, free and available to everybody with a free site here. Little Red Book of Selling, fantastic resource. If you get some time, go and take 15, 20 minutes to look at that a couple of days a week. Some great training there. New member orientation. Everyone should go there, take a look at that. Some good videos. Some explanation from Richard Ramos about how best to use the resources within that site. The compensation plan. Go there and watch all the videos about the ways you can get paid. Each video is done in great detail by our General Manager of North America, Mr. Richard Ramos. You can do a multi-choice quiz after, get a certificate. Congratulations, you've learned the compensation plan. Go through it a couple of times. Understand how you get access to the money here with TPS. There's also all the members' videos are there. Webinar replays are all put there for you, so you can go back. So there's an archive there for everybody. And again, your landing page generators. All this information is available and readily available to you. Plus, the latest tool that we have there, made available by our Vice President of Sales in North America, Mr. Richard Ramos, the Web Revolver. Speak to your upline and your support team about how best you can use that, which will allow you to deploy basically one URL that will allow you to build your team's frontline with them, with you. Unbelievable resource you have there. And you've got the dropship blueprint there. Learn how to dropship for free. I tell you, on this side of the pond, you're in the UK, a lot of people are learning how to dropship and really finding it some people are starting to call it free money. Selling before you buy, never having to touch the product. Fantastic way to earn some extra money. People are starting to realize those possibilities here. You've got all, of course, your flyers, and you've got your affiliates, your shop at Walmart site, your napkin presentations, your launch sequence documentation. You've got your roadmap to MSP. You have so much here. So that within itself presents a challenge, because we don't want everyone having overwhelmed with information, because a confused mind does nothing. So what our game with VIP Global was to facilitate and empower TPS members by giving you a central hub, a central resource of information that is centered around one location, and your front end of that is vipglobal.net. Always make sure that and pretty soon we're going to have something where this is all going to be tracked to individual members as well. This is your front end team resource, vipglobal.net there. And that leads on, as you can see, on the front end to VIP University. VIP University is your central hub. It's your automatic training and marketing system. We affectionately refer to it as our ATM. That's where you go. That's where you go to get any information you want. Is straight to your VIP University, which is your central hub, which will take you everywhere you want to go. You've got your VIP University online training courses there, where you simply click, watch, learn, and apply what you've learned and ensure that you pass that on so it's duplicatable within your business. You get access from your website via VIP University Central Hub. Your 138 members site. We just discussed Dream Builder University. We also went through your 3 different websites. All those are available to you from your VIP University Central Hub, where the front end is VIP Global. So 1, 2 clicks, and you've got access to all these resources laid out to you in a much more understandable way so you can concentrate on it. So this VIP University, this is a wonderful resource that we have as a team, accessible through vipglobal.net. When you go there, you'll be able to see all the information available. You sign up at the front end there. Indeed, most people don't bother putting your email and information and sign up with either Facebook or Google. That's what I do. I usually sign up via Facebook. Excuse me, my voice is going. This is what you currently see on the back end of your vipuniversity.online. So I'm going to make a note of that. I'll take a screenshot, vipuniversity.online. This is where everyone really should be spending the first few hours with TPS, where they're looking at the free site. They're looking at verifying their site. They're looking at uploading their ID. They're looking to upgrade. Welcome. Connect with us on social media. Watch your getting started videos. Learn about your TPS shopping portal. Once you get down to here, you have now been able to access everything you need to know to set yourself up for early success with TPS. Plus, of course, you've got your upline support members as well as the support tab, where you can always get in touch with our support team directly here at VIP Global. If you've got an upline that you can't get hold of for any reason, you've always got us to fall back on. And here's what I mean about the central hub. Go straight to your TPS login on your website. TPS Shopping, VIP Global, Dream Builder University, your TPS members only. Everything is here and accessible on vipuniversity.online. It's all there. Perhaps I should have pressed these screens as I was talking. Sorry, it's my first time looking at this deck. So here we go. As I said, this is the key point here. This profile section, which comes down here from the drop down, you need to go to your profile section to fill that in. Shane has done a fantastic job with all the training videos. Every single page, every single step that you go through, you'll come across Shane breaking it down so easily for everyone to just follow along. I love the simplicity of this system. I went through this and I learned it so much quicker than if I didn't have the resource available. So that's just me going through quickly for you the tools and resources, how we've tied it all together. What I want to do now is just stop sharing my full screen right now and maybe just pop back to the full screen and stop sharing. I just want to see if we got Mr. Kyle McGregor back with us. Yes, it does appear that we have. So I've just taken you through, as I said, just quickly the first 12, 15 minutes, just so you can understand what it is you have in the back end with VIP Global. And I want to just now hand over for the second part of the presentation, because this is the gentleman that stepped out to the plate yet again in the crazy busy lifestyle he has as a elite marketing director, one of the top earners in the UK, mine and Shane's upline support team leader, running around. He's again today fetched something out of the hat and put together a pretty impressive PowerPoint deck that he's just put together to train. Guys, I can't speak highly enough of this guy, Mr. Kyle McGregor, the founder of VIP Global, in this industry 15 years, which is only half as long as I've been in it. So he's got twice as good in half as quick. Okay, so I take my hat off to him. All right, so absolutely tremendous servant-driven leadership. If you haven't had the pleasure of getting to know him yet, then you're in for a treat. If you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Mr. Kyle McGregor, will you take it away for us, sir? Absolute pleasure to be sharing with you this evening.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And I appreciate you taking the time and breaking down the simplicity of what we're doing and really how we create a fantastic system here is helping the average person win. It's really having people really engage and start to mentally engage with what we're doing. And that way we can actually help them understand the big picture. I mean, being at the right place at the right time is only as good as you recognizing that that's where you're at. You know, you got to really see what it is. And again, I will say this, I say this all the time, just because it's really important that not everybody's going to see this at the beginning, which is okay. Like not everybody saw what Uber was at the beginning. Not everyone understood and was participating in Facebook or that thing called Google, which is now all self-explanatory today, which is now household names and what it is that's happening. Basically, everyone's already using all those. Why? It took a time for them to come to fruition. It took a little bit of a moment for people to start engaging and recognizing the power behind those. But once everyone started to do those things, it exploded into hyper growth. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a few key factors, some elements that you really want to look at. If you're starting any type of a business, you're going to look at 8 separate actions or activities or elements that you need to have in order for you to really want to participate with that specific company. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen real quick, go through a couple of just PowerPoint slides to show you what we're doing here, okay? And why and how TPS is that solution to what we are actually looking for and achieving here, here with TPS, the perfect solution. So can you guys see my screen okay?
Looking good.
Awesome, thank you so much. So 8 essential key factors that you want to look at and how we're actually showing that. And this isn't just talking about TPS, I'm talking about any company within the industry that we're dealing with. There's 8 real key factors you want to make sure that you take a look at. And if any of those key factors are missing, you may want to reevaluate if you want to participate with that type of a company. So again, at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that we're checking these things off. That actually TPS is up to factor on all of these things that we actually are putting in place. So to get things started, first and foremost, you want to understand that what we're doing here with TPS is we're integrating 3 separate concepts here. First and foremost is e-commerce would be $1 trillion industry by this year. This is the wave of the future, is shifting and changing the way we shop. I mean, e-commerce is really, it's where you want to be in regards to business today. Why? Because everything is shifting into that. Right? We're doing for e-commerce though, what like Facebook did for social media, or what Uber did for the taxi services industry. TPS has found a solution to the world of e-commerce. We're also combining that with an affiliate marketing concept where people are able to be compensated by sharing the idea with someone else, and as well as direct sales, where you can actually build an infrastructure or a business model within the company itself, similar to what you'd see like as a Remax for real estate. You don't own Remax, but you can actually become a broker within Remax and use that name and build within it, okay? So we're actually putting all 3 of these elements into one platform here, because between the direct sales and the affiliate marketing concepts brings customers and distribution. Between the affiliate and the e-commerce side brings sales and revenue. And between the direct sales and the e-commerce aspect brings additional customer and membership base to where TPS has truly become that perfect solution to what we're looking for. Okay, so our TPS system, we want to make sure that we have a central hub that people can come back to and learn and all the basic necessities for them to win within their business. Because what happens a lot of times is, let's just say this particular scenario, like Sue talks to Jack and Sue gets 100% of the facts and the information, and then she tries to verbally tell the same thing to Jack there. Well, Jack doesn't, usually it's less than this. Let's just say only half of what he gets, he receives. And then Jack tells Bobby Sue, okay, I'm making these names up, but Bobby Sue is going to get, let's just say on the high end, half of what he learned. So he only learned 50% of what Sue was teaching him, but Bobby Sue took half of what he was teaching, and so on and so forth. And it's kind of like that telephone game. The more that it becomes diluted or convoluted, that people don't get all 100% of the facts. And that's why we have really a central location and a system for you to benefit from, to plug into, and because at the end of the day, people cannot be duplicated. However, systems and tools are what duplicate. And that's why we created VIP University. That's why we have our Dream Builder University and our members only site with TPS. That way people can have a central location they can go to and get 100% of the facts, and you can actually build a system. Not become a manager of people, but become a manager of the system and then plug people into that system. So that's the exciting part, what we've done and created here to make sure that you know that you have the best you're working with here. So we're going to talk about these 8 essential key factors. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Philip and Shane to please interject whenever you see something hits home to you, something that you've seen within the last year or so of us working within TPS, okay? But think about this. What does a company really need for it to become a successful company and for you to be willing to participate with it? That's a very important thing. You got to recognize you're not being the one being interviewed by the company. See, a lot of times we've been taught, or at least I've been taught my whole life, to go out and beg. I mean, go out and apply for jobs and see if someone will hire me for an hourly wage or a salary. Guys, things have shifted, things have changed, especially working in the direct sales world. You actually are the one becoming the asset. So I would highly suggest be particular on a company that you're choosing to engage in. Make sure that has the right things in place. Make sure it has all the right elements that you really need for it to grow within that platform. So again, we're going to be going through these simple 8 factors, okay? First and foremost, you need to look at number 1. And in my opinion, all of these are pretty much in order, okay? One needs to come before the other. So we're going to talk about 8 of these. And you'll see as we continue to go, you'll recognize some of these things that, you know what, I looked at this other company a few months back and it didn't have that. Maybe it wasn't the right factor that I was looking for, right? But let's talk about first and foremost, the product or service that they offer, that the company offers, that needs to be standing on its own, meaning that that's something you would buy, sell, market, or purchase personally without an opportunity attached to it. So that's an important factor. If it's something that you would never go on and buy something for yourself, or if it's never something that you think that other people really wouldn't go buy it without having a financial opportunity attached to it, that may not be the right type of product you should be attaching yourself to. So for example, here, we've got our product, really at the end of the day, is our e-commerce sites. Now, we're not tailoring, because traditional direct sales, you usually have maybe a half a dozen, maybe 2 dozen products. And they're usually non-name brand products. Usually they're products that people don't really know. And that way you've got to become a salesman. I got to convince you to buy things that you're normally not buying, or have to kind of change your buying habits, right? And so understand that we've got millions of products on just these 3 e-commerce websites that we source. We don't manufacture. We don't produce anything, okay? We're just connecting buyers, the things that people need, things that people want. We're connecting the manufacturers and the vendors to the end consumer, and we're sharing the profits with everybody. Okay, that's exciting. And honestly, at the end of the day, I've never seen a company being able to do what these guys have done. Okay, so that opportunity, once you recognize, hey, look, I would go on this website anyway and buy something from there. I think Philip showed at various times how certain products are very price competitive and even beat Amazon and some other types of websites. But here you actually get paid to buy, sell, and market these products. So once we attach an opportunity attached to it where you can actually start at no cost to get enrolled and start getting paid immediately, that to me is a huge factor, how TPS is filling that void and really a product that stands on its own. Anything you guys want to add on to with that?
Well, I would say that's such a valid point there, Kyle. And it comes down to this key factor, really, and that is to build a business that is going to sustain the test of time, that you're going to build in depth, that's going to provide you with a passive and residual income for years to come. You have to have a customer acquisition model. If you haven't got a customer acquisition model, forget it, you know. But what we have here is not only a customer acquisition model, we only get paid when customers buy product. It's as simple as that. So if we don't have product that people want to buy because it's not competitively priced or it's not actually in demand, then we don't have customers, we don't sell product. So to me, this makes complete sense, because anyone would shop on any of these websites whether or not they were being paid, because they're good products with the right price and delivered to the home with a returns policy, everything you would expect from an e-commerce site. Now, the bonus is with us that you get paid to shop there. So to me, that is crucial. This is the ultimate customer acquisition model. So therefore, it has longevity.
Fantastic. You said it. My gosh.
What I'd like to add to that is that, you know, number one here of the 8 is so important, because, I mean, let's be real, it's already hard enough for the average person to build a network marketing business. It's already hard enough as it is. There's so many things that you have to hedge against as far as negativity and barriers to overcome in order for you to succeed and achieve your goals. So, I mean, it's crucial to look for this quality in a company if you really want to see results and continue moving forward.
100%, guys. You guys are right on point here. Second thing you want to consider and look at is the experience, is the field leadership. Are they experienced? Do they have a proven track record? Are they the people that really you want to follow into the battle here, into building a business? Do you want to link arms with these types of people, right? And that's an important factor. People see that we have quality leadership, people that have true ethics and values, people that really want to help other people win, and creating that type of mentality and that type of culture of a servant mentality, be able to give and contribute back to those who are partnering with us. See, we're not hiring people. This is not an employment. This is a true business partnership where we're growing together. The more that you help other people win, the more you help other people succeed, the more we can all generate and build into. Because think about this, even if they're not even a part of our organization, we have the ability to get paid because of these global sales pools that the company is sharing with the masses. Anything you want to add on to that, guys?
Well, I would say this is key, and I love the way that you've put this in, the way that you've order importance you've put it, and the phraseology you've used. Experienced field leadership with a proven track record. That is key. People seem to say sometimes you've got to check the experienced leadership of the corporate team and how strong the corporate team is. And, you know, that to me sometimes is the wrong way around. Look at the field. The field will drive the business. And you have to have the experienced field that have been there before, that have a vision, that know where they're going, and also have it, Kyle, and, you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to step on to the next slide here, but have whether you've got the corporate side that is focused on the field rather than the field being focused on keeping corporate happy. Because I've been in businesses before where you've had a strong corporate team that's been too strong, that's dominated the sales team. So therefore, make sure you have a solid and ethical corporate management team that isn't top heavy, that doesn't dictate to the field, but reacts to the needs of the field. And I'll pass it back on to you to finish the rest of this slide there, Carl.
Well, that's the number 3. You just actually bled right into number 3, because not just the field leadership needs to be strong, but also a solid ethical corporate management team. And just what you just said, that's the third element that really is very, very important, because everything rises and falls on leadership. It's got to be based on really what not just corporate team is doing, because that also bleeds into the field and vice versa. So that being said, they must be able to be interfaced with the field. There needs to be connections, communication. There needs to be a dialogue saying, this is what we need, this is what's lacking, and be able to support what the field needs, and without it, be able to fulfill exactly what they said they're going to do. Right? That's a very important factor. I've seen a lot of companies and businesses say, well, yeah, we'll do this, and they just drop the ball. They never fulfill what they said they're going to do. And that people lose trust within that. Anybody want to add on to that?
Well, yes. I mean, and you know, that's definitely what you want. And, you know, I'm just happy that we've seen and experienced that, you know, within a short period of time, being with the company and seeing you know, promises of what would come, and, you know, that was fulfilled and so much more. So I just wanted to add that.
100%. Now, I've been here since the beginning, since we first launched 19 months ago, and everything that the corporate team said that they were going to do, they have done way above and beyond what they said they were going to do. They've added more and more ways that we can benefit the field. They've added more elements that we can actually financially gain and help other people win. That drives the right activity and the right culture within the company. And guys, just to understand, the people that are helping with grow this and actually help create this, a few of them were on the board of directors of the Alibaba Group. Some of them were actually a part of what's called the biggest, and my understanding, the biggest and most lucrative e-commerce platform called Tmall under the Alibaba Group. So it's not like this is their first rodeo. It's not like they're just trying to figure this out. They've already done it. They've experienced it. They know what it looks like to win, and they're doing it on a larger scale. We're looking at potentially becoming the largest direct sales company in the world that doesn't even produce a single product. And we can do that because we have the experienced leadership in corporate and in the field. Number 4 is provide a simple system duplication. Now, why is that important? I always tell people, hey, do what duplicates, not what works. Because a lot of times you can be very good, but not everybody can do what those good people do. But we have created a system here where people can engage and enroll and get started at no cost, right? They can start it at free, get paid 4 different ways, and they can earn their way up or pay their way up. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, ABC. You know, enroll, activate, and optionally upgrade, verify your account to fall on that 138 matrix, and then qualify your position to get a piece of the company's profits daily. And then just go ahead and shop, save, and get paid. And you do enough of that, you'll be able to get a part of the company's revenue. Now, that is as simple as this is, guys. Guys, it's simple. It's just shopping. Anything you guys want to add on to that?
Well, I will say, you're talking about a proven, simple, duplicatable system. Just looking at the message as you were talking through there, trying to pretend I was a woman and thinking I could multitask. I just had a message from someone here in the UK, lovely lady by the name of Joy. I'll give her a sound out. And the message says, "Yay, I sat up until 2 a.m. to watch my 138 take over to 1,000 in less than 6 weeks."
Wow.
Mate, now, you know, ladies staying up till 2 a.m. in the morning just to watch their 138 take over to 1,000. Unbelievable. She actually texted me, Joy texted me about 20 past 11 saying, 20 past 1. I don't want to go to bed. My 138's on 1,998. There you are. Congratulations, Joy. So yeah, a proven, simple system of duplication. You get them to enroll, you get them to verify and upload their ID, and you just let the system do what it does. It creates a need, it creates a buzz, it creates a sense of urgency, it creates a sense of loss. It makes people take action. All you have to do is really just simplify your process, get yourself out of the way, and let the proven simple system of duplication do what it does best.
I love it.
And one more thing to add. One more thing to add to that. I mean, what happens when you don't have a simple system of duplication? Well, you end up burning yourself out without really achieving any results, and that's the opposite of what we want. So that's why you must align yourself with a company that will provide this for you in order for you to truly achieve success.
You hit it right on the head. It's exactly what it takes, because if you don't have the simplicity of it, if you don't have a really a 1, 2, 3 step, ABC steps, where people can just get started, make it so simple for the average person to win, it's hard for the company to actually reach those types of numbers that they're looking to achieve. So that being said, clearly we're providing that here with TPS, the perfect solution, and people are winning in a big, big way, faster and bigger than they've ever seen before in other companies that they've been involved with. Number 5 is tools and support. Now, they got to be simple, okay? This support process is really one of the key factors of also that duplication, where you have tools. You have like a website, like a back office. So we have a phenomenal back office. So we keep getting it better and better. Again, we keep evolving through the time frame. We've only been here 19 months, my friends, and we're over 450,000 members. Guys, those are like Facebook numbers. That to me is remarkable, right? I think we get a little bit of feedback from one of you guys. Also, we have tools and resources and trainings available to you from our VIP University. Our hub page there gets you access to everything that corporate and VIP Global is providing for you guys. Like Philip actually showed to us a little bit earlier with our members only site up here in our Dream Builder University, where you have a whole bunch of different tools, resources, and trainings available to you. Not to mention, we've got fantastic state-of-the-art videos that you can share the vision with. You can just let them see it for themselves. You don't have to do the explaining. This becomes a show business, not a tell business. Just let the tools do the work for you, and you'll be able to get paid from that. Not to mention fantastic tools that we're continuing getting better and better and more efficient and more simplistic, especially social media, guys. This is one crazy thing we're seeing right now is this thing is going viral very fast. People are starting to get connected socially. They're starting to see the benefits of it. And right away, they start engaging faster than I've ever seen any other company before. So it's very exciting to see that we have all of those elements in place here with the perfect solution. I want to go back and see if you guys want to share anything about that.
No, sir, fine.
All right, I said it all.
You sure did.
Number 6 is culture. It needs to be culture based on personal development and team building. Because guys, you're not here to build a business. You're here to build people. You work harder on yourself than you do your business. You add value to the market. That's how you build a proper culture. You want to have a culture that it brings family. It feels like a family they're participating. They're bringing people in, that we're recognizing people, the things that they do. We're giving them promotions, the ability to go above and beyond the things that they're normally getting paid for, but getting a little additional benefit on top of it. And guys, this is really what we created here. This is really true, a culture that people want to be a part of. They see it, they feel it, they feel connected. And I've never felt this way before within any other company, because truly every leader that I've experienced here has a true big heart. and they really want to help other people win and succeed. And that's really one of the most important things, is creating that culture to where we're here to help you win. We're here to help other people win and succeed. And it's not a me thing. It's an us thing. We want to build together. Anything you guys want to add on that?
Sure, I'd like to add a little bit on that.
Go on.
Thank you, Philip. Yeah, Kyle, you said it best about culture. I mean, family. That's a good word to summarize it. Anytime you're building a culture where you're all personally developing yourself together and you're getting better at team building, you create this family bond, and that's why I kind of made up my own little word called familiarize yourself, and that's what you're doing with this culture. You're familiarizing yourself, familiarizing yourself with the like-minded people around you. And this is kind of a trait that I've picked up just through my life experience, being in foster care and adopted, and really being able to be welcomed into, families, and having the ability to open yourself up and create that connection and that bond. And in this case, you're able to do that while building a business and truly changing your life.
Great. Anything else, Philip?
Wow, yeah, powerful. I remember, as an aside, I remember the first webinar I listened to a while back, and I heard Shane just share some of his own personal story, which he just hinted at there. So powerful. It touched my heart then, touched my heart just to hear it again. And really, to me, it encapsulates what Shane's just said there, what I heard the great Zig Ziglar say 30 plus years ago. You don't build a company, you build the people, and the people will build the company. And this is what TPS's philosophy is all about. We're not building a company here. We're building people, and we're building a community that will build the culture that will drive the company. And I've never been part of such a big family before. And again, it comes down to the global sales pools. It comes down to the fact that I don't care if someone is cross-team to me in TPS and they're doing a fortune and building a massive team, because guess what? I will make sure that I'm qualified for every single pool I'm qualified for. So I'm going to get a piece of his pie as well. So I want to see everyone have success, because everyone's success is our success. Because I've never seen a place like this where it's so true. A rising tide really does raise all ships.
Fantastic. And that's what we're doing. We're raising our ships. And this is the tide that's rising in a big way. We're having as many people put their boats in as possible so we can ride this wave of opportunity. So culture, very, very important factor. Make sure that the company you're dealing with has that type of element to it. Seventh is compensation plan. Now, watch this. This is interesting. Number 7 is comp plan. Why wasn't that number 1? See, a lot of times we base a lot of things on, oh, it's the best comp plan in the world, but the product, whatever. No, it really needs to be that we build that culture. We have the right leadership. We have all of those first things in place, and the comp plan will help drive the right proper behavior, right? So it's a comp plan with ease of entry, okay, that rewards proper behavior at every level, beginning, mid-range, and the top earners, okay? So if you look at really what we've done here, where everybody will start for free. They get paid 4 different ways, even at no cost. That to me is groundbreaking. I've never seen that before. Even for free, you can get a piece of the company's profits paid to you daily. Plus, we have additional benefits when you grow. You can unlock other parts of the compensation structure, another piece of the company's revenue paid out to you as well. As you continue to increase your membership level, bronze, silver, gold, or diamond, of course, everybody wants to be a diamond. And if you don't know why you should be at diamond, definitely watch one of our business overviews, because you'll see that you could literally quadruple your income from day one, just in our first generation from our business building efforts, right? So at the end of the day, we want to help people win here. We want to help people make the most money as humanly possible. And as you continue to duplicate and grow your business and build a solid infrastructure by creating these things we call customer pods. When you upgrade and help 3 people upgrade, you become a master store owner. Okay, so that's a first rank advancement. And every time that you duplicate that, you will actually increase your earning potential with the different bonuses that you unlock as you continue to rank advance and get larger portions of the company's profits paid out to you on a monthly basis. Guys, it's phenomenal. I've never seen a comp plan as comprehensive and as robust as this, to where we can earn such massive amounts of income and just helping the average person win. But also when you're starting to grow and build, you're making a lot more money even at the mid-range, but the top earners can make fortunes here as they continue to grow. But watch this. Even the little guy that starts simple and small can grow into those top earners with how this compensation structure works. Anything you want to add on there?
You know, I will say there that I've studied compensation plans for a long time, and here's the truth of the matter. A compensation plan drives the behavior of the company. People don't quite understand, because it's the route to the money. And when people understand how they earn the money, then they take the actions necessary. So if you can understand what actions drive the compensation plan and how you can maximize it. Now, here's the great news. We've got Mr. Carl McGregor here, one of the highest income earners in the USA, elite marketing director, understands this compensation plan and the intricacies of it and how it interconnects. I understand it because I've studied this thing inside out, upside down, and back to front. And I've also experienced it from a slightly different angle to most people in America. I'm looking at it from overseas. I'm currently operating in a market that isn't currently open. So I'm not really maximizing, let's say, my own personal production, and that may be of my team right now. Why? Because like a lot of people in the UK who are positioning themselves, they're positioning people within their team, but maybe a lot of them are waiting until it's closer to the UK before they upgrade, so they're not upgrading yet. But everything is going in place. What this has done for me, though, Kyle, is quite interesting. I analysed my actual earnings, and without mentioning any figures, there's no need to, 51% of what I've earned from this compensation plan we're discussing right now has come from the sales pools that I qualify for. Okay, now 51%, so that's actually the majority of what I've earned from this company right now, has but no direct relationship or bearing on my individual ability, really, or that of my team, save for the fact I've qualified for the pools a couple of times over the last few months. Now, to me, that is so powerful, because that just shows that there is a safety net in here for the smaller businessman that will catch you and carry you forward as you learn your craft and skill.
And you know what? We hear oftentimes that the best way to learn a compensation plan is to actually get paid in it. And you know, we have the ability here to easily get a taste and feel for the money that is earned here. And when you get that, not only are you learning the compensation plan, but you're establishing a strong belief in the company and the comp plan. And that's actually the best position that you want to build in. You want to build your business from a very strong position of belief, because it's that belief that, you know, the people who you're engaging with are being, you know, are attracted to and are going to respond to. So absolutely, compensation is a huge factor.
Now that's going to lead us on to the last factor here, which is number 8. Okay. So think about this. What does a company really need for it to become a successful company and for you to choose to willingly participate with it? Well, timing. Yeah, T and timing is more important than T and tie. You've probably heard that before, right? But there's 2 elements to timing. There's external and internal. External things that are happening, let's say outside of the company's grasp, but like the industry. What's happening with the industry that specific company is dealing with, right? If they're dealing with travel, how is that industry, you know, growing now? If they're involved in skincare, how is that industry working with right now? How is, you know, energy services or health and wellness? You know, how are those industries fluctuating, or is it a good timing for that industry? Okay, you got to look at those external factors, right? And then internal timing of the growth of the company itself, pre or early momentum. Because a lot of companies out there, especially in the direct sales world, that have really gone through their whole, you know, 10, 15, 20, 50 years old, right? It's tough to have momentum in a company that's so well established and to really build efficiently, because you kind of lost that wave of massive growth. That makes sense? So you want to be positioned in timing of that company that's also on the rise within a company and rise within the industry that's involved with, okay? So here's the great part about timing, what we're doing here with TPS. It is absolutely perfect timing for e-commerce. E-commerce has changed the world like cell phones have changed the world, but it's an industry still in its infancy, but we don't have to convince people to shop on the internet. They're already doing it anyway. But it's rising and growing in exponential growth that we are now positioned and poised to profit from, because now we're taking things that people need, want, are going to buy anyway, and we're going to have them on their own sites so they can financially benefit from it. It's just a shift of their means of making those purchases. Am I going to make it through this site that doesn't pay me, or going to make it through this site that pays me? Of course I'm going to make it on that second site, right? So the company itself, being 19 months old, that we now have coming on close to 500,000 members, 500,000 members. Guys, that is nothing compared to what we'll see in the next 2 to 3 years. I mean, we're poised over the next 3 years to look over 10 million members, if not more. I mean, think about this. Think about the exponential growth of a company that's growing that fast, that big on a global scale. So think about it. We're right now shipping in 4 different countries, China, Hong Kong, Korea, and United States. We're going to be expanding in another 3 to maybe 6 other countries in the next 6 to 12 months. You know how much bigger of a range of people we'll be able to get access to and be able to communicate with and build with on an external level. And so the internal timing, what we're experiencing here with the company, is absolutely perfect. Guys, if you looked at this over 12 months ago, you may have not seen it, because this company didn't look the same as it is today. We have the absolute perfect timing in both the external and the internal with what we're experiencing here with TPS. Anything you guys want to add to that?
I think you covered most of that off, to be honest with you. But when you're talking about external timing, you're certainly right. You have to look at the wealth cycle of economies. You have to look at what's happening on not just within an industry or a market, but within a country and within a continent. And when you think what we have here with TPS isn't dependent upon the American economy. It's not dependent on the Russian economy. It's not dependent on, God forsake, the European Union economy, all right, or even the UK economy. It's cross-border e-commerce that takes advantages of every market around the globe. And as Kyle said, another 3 to 6 countries opening up. We're expanding our global expansion footprint. It wouldn't matter if America is in the doldrums next year, or if the UK has a -2% growth next year, because here's the thing, people in Asia are still going to be shopping and buying. You're still going to be leveraging, because we're taking part in the global profits of the whole company. So don't worry about niches here, because you can look at the website with the 2+ million products we have, and you can go and create 50 niches and sub-niche those down, or niches, I should say, to American audience, the niches. You know, how many niches could you create? How many multi-level marketing companies could you create out of the product range available on the 3, soon to be 4, and more e-commerce websites?
And just really quickly, you know, it seems like in our lifetime, we only experience at least once or twice something that is so huge, a change or a shift that is so huge that it affects life in general, no matter where you are in this world, no matter who you are. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're affected by it because the world is changing, right? And we usually only experience that once or so in our lifetime. So to be able to recognize those things and have foresight of what's happening, how the world is changing, and through that understanding, being able to recognize companies who recognize that and have positioned themselves is absolutely crucial if you want to, you know, really attach yourself to the success that's going to be generated from it. And honestly, that's really what we have here with TPS.
That's perfect. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, you got to look at, and I say this many, many times, and I'll keep saying it. Again, it takes vision to see something before everyone else sees it. But also, if not everyone sees it yet, it takes some courage to be able to step into that place and take action necessary for you to win. Guys, it's now starting to become self-evident. People are starting to see it right away. And the biggest income earners haven't even been communicated. Don't even know this exists yet. And that's the great part about the time of what we are experiencing here is we have an open field. If you talk to 9 out of 10 people, or let's say 99 out of 100 people, I guarantee I can't fully guarantee, but I think most of those people never even heard about TPS. So I love the fact that we are literally a sleeping giant that's waking, that's about to wake up. And we have the opportunity to be in the very forefront of it, to be able to be a partner with this company and run with this and become that asset that will help us generate and create a lifestyle that we could only have dreamed of. So, and I love what Philip said, absolutely perfect, because think about every type of network marketing company out there today, okay? Take every type of product or service and put them all under one umbrella, under one opportunity. Guys, that's what we have here, because we have a limitless product selection. There's really no limits of what we can get and bring onto the platform. With time, we'll see so many more other types of products and services coming aboard. We're just starting with this few small, couple million. Not a couple dozen, a couple million. And it'll keep getting bigger and better, bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better as we continue to grow, as we continue to evolve. We're all going to benefit financially as the company rises. So I want to give us some recognition where recognition is due. A good friend of mine I just got together with in Vegas. I've known him for about 15 years. He's a legend in the industry of network marketing. He's gone through so many different successes, and he's experienced a few failures in his life too, because in order for you to win, you've got to go through those. That's just a part of the journey. And he sat down with me. We talked about so many different things for hours and hours this last Sunday, and he's become a true great friend of mine, and really somebody I truly love and respect, Mr. Ben Kane. And he was talking about these 8 factors. And I'd heard about them before, but he put them in such an eloquent way that I really wanted to share them with you today. And I was looking through every one of these things we were chatting about, talking about, partnering with companies. And these are the things that are necessary for you to win and have these key essential factors for you to actually win within a company. And guys, just a little recap here just to show these different 8 things we talked about. First and foremost, having a product that stands on its own without an opportunity attached to it. 100%, we absolutely do. Experienced field leadership with a proven track record. 100%, we got so many great leaders already in the field just in 19 months, and we haven't scratched to scratch. We're going to have so many other true professionals coming in and leading from the front, and we get to rise with those people as they come along. Corporate management team. To be able to be interfaced with the field and be able to support them and fulfill what they say they're going to do. That's a key important factor, and we've seen that time and time again from our corporate management team. We're so blessed to have them here with us. Simple system of duplication, 1, 2, 3, ABC. You can see as simplicity as getting people enrolled and started. It's very, very simple way that we can help people win right away. And tools and support of the process in the field. It needs to be simple. Have a website, including the back office, tools, videos, social media. You can see we have all of those things already in place, and they keep getting better and better. A culture, it's based on personal development and team building, that you're actually building people. And that's the culture that we have here. We want to help everybody win because all boats rise on a rising tide. A compensation plan with ease of entry that rewards proper behavior at entry level, beginning, mid, and top. So at every single level, people are able to benefit and win, as well as timing, external and internal. The external things that are happening in the industry, the industry that they're involved with, and internal timing of the growth of a company, pre or early momentum stages. And that's exactly where we are with TPS, the perfect solution. My friends, we're so blessed to be at the right place at the right time. And I'm very grateful for my friend Ben Kane to have shared these things with me, and that we can share them with you and to help you really understand that, guys, right place, right time, right leadership, right company, right team that we're working with in order for you to win within this business model. Okay, so first and foremost, you're going to experience some belief, right? You've got to have, before you conceive it, you got to first believe it. If you can mind the man that can conceive and believe, then he can achieve. That's really what we're doing. You got to believe it, then conceive it, and then you'll be able to achieve it. So grow that belief, and we're going to show everything that we need to, and for you to start in and put your foot in the water and jump in with all that you have, because that will also create energy. That'll create more excitement. That'll help create more of action necessary for you to take the necessary actions to win within that. And that action will create the results that you're looking for. And it's just a beautiful cycle that keeps going, because those results will also continue to help create and build more of that belief, creates more energy, creates more actions on your part that creates a bigger result. That being said, we actually have a weekly calendar that I want to make sure that you guys are tapping into everything that we have available to you. And you can go to our Facebook fan page with the VIP Global. It has this calendar here. Go to facebook.com/VIP Global Network. Every Sunday night, we have a team conference call with VIP. It's our conference and training call at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. The number is 949-245-2883, or you can go to uberconference.com/VIP Global. Every Monday night, we've got a corporate training webinar at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can go there and register today at tpswebinar.com and tap into that training. Also Tuesday, we have a live streaming event that we have. It's live in Ontario, California, but you can be anywhere in the world and watch this. You just go to vipoverview.net at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time and watch this live streaming from some of the best leaders in the company here in our very backyard. And then, of course, like you're experiencing now, VIP Global Training Webinar. You can register right now if you have not yet done so, vipglobaltraining.com. Pre-register today so you make sure that you tap into this on a weekly basis. And we have one additional opportunity for you to share the opportunity with others. We have an online TPS business overview tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at tpsoverview.com. You can pre-register for that event. Again, we're providing all the tools necessary for you to win. It's up to you if you want to participate. Again, this is not an employment. You don't have a boss looking over your shoulder telling you have to do certain things. We're looking for people that are ready for opportunity, that are willing to do the necessary actions to win their lives, right? That are self-motivated. They're willing to step up to the plate. We're willing to show you the path. We're willing to give you all the things that you need to win, but it's up to you to take the necessary actions for your own success in your life. So again, we're here every Wednesday evening, vipglobaltraining.com. We're here to support you. We're here to help you. I want to keep giving you the nuggets and tools necessary for you to win within your TPS business. That being said, I want to thank you guys for attending. I thank you so much for being a part of the VIP Global family. And we're truly, it's an acronym. I don't know if you guys know this, but VIP means vision is power. So you gain power, powerful vision through your future, for your future with what we're doing here. So right place, right time, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap back off here and exit the screen, stop sharing. And just from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank everybody here for showing up. And I got a philosophy is that if you want to win in life, you just got to show up and win. And that's in every area of your life. And that's whether it's a spiritual element, whether it's a physical, mental, emotional, whatever it may be, your relationships, your income, just show up and you give it your all in whatever you're doing. And you'll be able to win on a big, big scale. So that being said, do you guys want to share anything else before we tap off here?
Yes, very briefly. Just wanted to thank everybody for attending here tonight, and happy holidays to you all. I want to congratulate you for doing, as Kyle likes to say, showing up and win. I want to congratulate you for showing up and winning, and also for saying yes to success by being here. So, of course, we do this every Wednesday. Also wanted to give a shout out to Luke Wealthall. He had a question. And wanted to encourage everybody else too. If you have any questions, take to the chat box. Really utilize this time to get some questions answered if you'd like to as well also. And thank you all.
Thank you very much as well. Cheers. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Shane, giving of everything again for yourselves, both serving leaderships. Great to see Luke. Thanks very much. And Scott, both from the UK, on here until 2:58 a.m. in the UK. There's dedication. Don't bet against those guys getting anywhere soon because they're going to get there. Little Shane, hiya. Good to see you. Yeah. Take care, everybody. Absolutely fantastic. Don't forget, tomorrow night, we're doing it the same, all again. The business opportunity webinar Thursday. And I'm going to hand you back over to Kyle to close that out and remind you of how you can make sure you get everyone registered to find out about the business opportunity side of this wonderful opportunity.
You can go there today. Actually, if you go there tonight, before you close out and you close your computer and you're done, make sure you go and register for that event, okay? And that gives you an opportunity. Go make a few calls tonight or tomorrow morning and say, look, I want to share something that has impacted my life, something I'm really excited about. I want to get your opinion on it. And go register for that. Have them jump on there as well at tpsoverview.com. Pre-register today or tonight. That way you can be in attendance and have everybody else jump on with you. And that way you can actually win together and just let us do the work for you. Let's do the heavy lifting. All you have to do is just be the connector. Connect us with the people that want to see this for themselves. They can participate and engage as whatever level they'd like to. So I want to thank everyone for being on here. Sean, Kim, Gigi, Dawn, Rochelle, Scott, and so everyone else that I didn't mention. Guys, thank you so much for attending. Thank you so much for being here. God.
Good night, guys. God bless.